Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance.
Good morning and welcome to the My Tarot Morning Reflection. And this week has already started out. I'm not very organized on this channel. Forgot to set up the schedule. So hopefully somebody will find this. Normally I have the schedule set up for a week in advance, but I totally forgot to do it. Ever since I've been back from vacation, I'm still trying to get my routine back. So, but again, here we are. What are we doing? We are contemplating the universe. Kinda. So we are just getting a reminder that we can start the day by taking a moment, because of course I was running around getting ready for work. So we can take a moment, put our feet flat on the floor, get our butts comfortable in the seats, relax our shoulders, our neck, and then just kind of check in with the universe, see if there's anything we need to know, any tips or tricks or angers or resentments that maybe when we meditate throughout the day, if we get in touch with where we're at, maybe if something does pop up that bothers us during the middle of the day, maybe if we've already looked at where we are and we've looked at those triggers, maybe we can, instead of reacting, we can just take a breath, go outside. It's one of those things. It's just getting ourselves and our feet firm on the ground, being grounded for the day. If we can start out just with a meditation of some type. So, and the way that I do it is by sharing our reading. So, and for those just checking in right now, yeah, I am totally disorganized this week. I can't believe I forgot to put up the advance whatever on YouTube. I need to put all my schedule out there. So, let's see what we have. What does the universe have for us today? Again, listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean and just taking that breath. There's the light switch that says, okay. Just shifting gears, slowing down. Just trying to make that connection. That's better. Yeah, you can tell I was running around this morning. So I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these a different thread going out to the universe. Each one of these a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack is going to lead down one path, this a different one, and this a different one. Whichever stack we choose, it's like we're leaving 2 different paths behind. And today, it's Monday. Trying to get those alpha waves kicking in and relax. So I'm going to take the center stack, which is kind of like what's right at the heart of things. So I'm going to do our 3 plus 1. And again, I don't know about you, but for a frenetic morning that I've had, it's like this is actually the first time I've actually taken a breath. So I'm going to flip each card over one at a time, just like it's a page in a book, so that we can both see the story as it unfolds together. And our first card is the Two of Cups. So what are twos? Twos are balances. Twos are choices. And when we have cups, it's feelings, it's thoughts, it's emotions. And so when we have two cups, it's like two people coming together. So it's about finding that balance. And then we have the Tower, which, when I read for people, Hollywood, I was just talking about this yesterday. Hollywood has given us an idea of what the Tower means. Because we look at this and we can see the people falling from it, and we can see the lightning striking the tower and all this wonderful stuff. But if we look at the original cards here, the Tower is actually called La Maison Dieu, which is the house of God. So, as I was explaining yesterday to somebody who actually taught me some wonderful things about the tarot, but when I look at this and I see the house of God, I like to ask people, what's the one thing that hurts worse than a lie? What is the one thing that hurts worse than a lie? And when we think about it, we have a lot of different things. But when I see this, I say the one thing that hurts worse than a lie, the truth. Because truths can destroy families. It can bring down kingdoms. But also, the truth is what we should be building our lives on. That's the foundation. If we choose not, if we don't want this tower, and we choose not to look at what this card teaches us, then what is that foundation? So here we have the Two of Cups, which is the coming together. And then we have a card about what is the truth. What is the light being shined on? So let's see what the next card is. And the next card is the Seven of Wands. So sevens are about potential, drive. It's ambition, these things that we strive for. Wands are fire, energy, creativity. When I see the Seven of Wands, I call this the herding cats card. Because this is the card where, it's an even card. So when you have, it's the odd card. So when you have a Six of Wands, it's like, we're more than halfway through the numerology. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the middle and challenges. And we get 6 and it's like, woo, victory kind of card. But then we need to move forward. And so we get back to that challenge. So this 7 is about the challenge, the organization, the trying to move things forward. And sometimes things get frenetic. So just looking at what we have here, it's almost like we have spirituality where we could be making a choice about something spiritual in our lives. How would this apply to us? Or is this a relationship? And in relationships, even the best of relationships, there can be challenges. There could be a need to find the truth, accept the truth, see the truth for what it is. And then we have options in our relationships. What are we going to do? And this is what builds relationships, whether it's with friends, people around us, or relationships, is that the 7 is saying and reminding us, and I call this the herding cats card, because this is about the energy we want to put into either rebuilding the relationship from scratch, or what's it's going to take, whether it's work, home, something spiritual. The effort that's important after we find out and we have a realization. Something Aristotle called ananoresis. It's just like a next chapter. And this card here is about being a reminder that we now have to take time and energy and focus Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it's something we can do. And I haven't even flipped over the advice card yet. So let's see what the advice card is. We have the Four of Wands. So, Jenna, one of my favorite people. So, yeah, I was explaining earlier that since I came back from vacation, I need to do all my schedule stuff so that I can make it easy for people to get in here on the beginning. And I want to say good morning to one of the most wonderful people that I had met yesterday and who I talked to about the tower, and that is Lee. I'm trying to remember the name of her store where she reads at, but it's in Hagerstown, and she is amazing and wonderful. And I'm actually gonna have to do a video about that new store because the vibe in that store is amazing. So, where does that bring us back with our story? I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. So, again, the coming together of relationships, the coming together of spirituality, of souls, could be work again. And the difficulties we have, especially if we find out truths, realizations, the light of God shining something on a relationship or these things that are going on. And boy, those challenges with the Seven of Wands that we have to go through. This is just life. You know, but we have the advice card of the Four of Wands. And fours are like the four legs on a table. Talk about stability, right? I mean, that's why we have four legs on a chair. Wands, again, fire, creativity, activity. These things that, that give us that adrenaline boost, that drive us forward. Wands are caffeine. But this is also a card of celebration. So, as we look through this reading today, what is that truth that we may be hiding from ourselves? And that's where the meditation comes in. You know, it's a chance to examine our relationships, because I'll give an example of, even if we have what seems to be the best relationship in the world, and I love Mina, but if I sit here and was to meditate, it's like, what is my part in our day-to-day lives? I might have this revelation because I took a moment to take a look maybe at my part at it. And I might not like what I see, but now it's like, my goodness, maybe I need to take energy. And maybe this is a certain area in my life that I can focus on, that I can take that Seven of Wands and that fire and energy and maybe renew or rebuild upon whatever this revelation, this card might be, because the advice card is saying it's all a celebration of life anyway. Remember the good things about what we're doing today, as we are willing to accept whatever this truth might be. So today is about remembering, even through the toughest times, at the goal, at the end, the goal should be to be that feeling of accomplishment. I accepted this truth. I accepted what's going on here. And I'm going to put that effort in and focus on that positive outcome. So with that, once again this morning, thank you all very much. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and put my schedule out there to make it easier. Jenna and Lee, I hope you both have amazing days. Jenna, if there's anything I can do to help, I was reading about what's going on. Let me know. We need to get together. Let's have a dinner together. So, with that again, thanks everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.